Hello everyone. Sorry that you're stuck with my ugly mug again. Just wanted to give you guys another update. Thank you to everyone who has either posted comments or sent me private messages or emails. I'm actually blown away by the support. Not just on YouTube but on Project Dalek and a few other places as well. I've personally thanked those people as well. What my plan is, first of all, I'm not sure if I mentioned it in my last video. After I learned that Mac had basically given up the ghost, I looked for second-hand Macs, and they're between £1,000 and £3,000, and for a second-hand machine, that's not worth it. Plus, there's nothing to stop this from happening again, because talking to someone on the Apple forums, apparently there's a whole wave of people with this particular model of Mac Pro which is having the same issue. The GPU is failing. So I had a look on the Apple website to see how much new Macs were, and my first Mac was an iMac, which is the computer that's built into basically all a monitor, and you have the only external things you have are either speakers, although it comes with speakers. You have a keyboard and mouse. They're between 1,200 and they go all the way up to about £5,000. The only problem with them is they're not very powerful. So I had a look at the new Mac Pros. Now, obviously that's the 2013 Mac Pro. The one before that was basically like a PC tower, and they've gone back to that design, and it looks a nice thing. I've seen it in person. It's a nice beefy metal case, and you either have it in a tower form or a rack, which is literally just the tower on its side. You know, it's not really a mind-bending choice, but anyway, this is kind of what has put me off getting a new Mac, unless I won the lottery, and that should give you an example of an inkling of how much it is. They start, the base unit is £5,500. I got this Mac on finance for just under that. This was the most tricked out thing, and the annoying thing is I only paid it off last year. But anyway, that's not the point. So I went on to the configure all option. I thought, just for the hell of it, let's just see how much the most expensive thing. So you trick everything out: best graphics card, best processor, best memory, best hard drive. It came to over £50,000. You're paying about 10 to 12 grand for the graphics card and for the got ghosts, and for the graphics card and for the processor. 10 to 12 grand each. They charge £400. I didn't add this option to add wheels to the thing. £400 for that price. I'd want the thing to act like a Roomba. Follow me around, offer me beverages. Don't get me wrong, it's probably an amazing machine. It probably can. All you probably have to do is say to it, "Oh, I want to create a Dalek," and it hologram projects you one. But the point of this is, people have said that I should start a GoFundMe, and I'm considering that. But I don't want to just put a thing up and say, "Please help me afford this thing." I want to do it in an entertaining way. So I'm considering doing maybe a few live streams, either gaming live streams, which are very generic, or I could do something more interesting where I could, if I could sort it out, I could be, working on models, if I can get my 3D printer files over, I could be working on them. I could be working on my full-size Dalek, which I haven't shown you yet. There's not much to see, but it might be interesting to do a video on that. I haven't given up on YouTube yet. There are options I can do. I'm setting up a space in my shed to do figure, not really reviews, but like showcases. I've got a lot of figures downstairs that I could go through, Transformers, Gundams, Daleks, Doctor Who stuff. I probably wouldn't do all the Doctor Who figures because they are just very generic and everyone's done a million reviews on them. So I'd want to do it in an entertaining way. but thank you to everyone who said they would help. I'm probably going to follow people's advice and get either 1 or 2 computers. I want to see if I can build a render farm. For those of you who don't know what that is, that's basically where you connect multiple PCs together and they focus all their processing power into rendering images or processing files. With Cinema 4D, you can link multiple machines together over a network, which is what I did with my Mac and my PC. The PC didn't really add much to it, but it shaved off an hour or two, which is always handy with renders. Yeah. Oh, and I got the microphone working. Hopefully, the test I just did work, so if this doesn't work, I'm going to be pissed off. After this, I'm going to film an unboxing video. Sorry for all the noise, but we've got all the windows open. And it's windy, thankfully. And next door I decided to start doing some drilling, which is nice. Yeah, so I'm going to be doing an unboxing video of a Godzilla figure next. I'm not going to release that straight away. I'm probably going to release that next week. Yeah, and I've got a couple of things. I'm going to show you the full-size Dalek that I've got. I got a basic video editor, so I'm going to see how that works. I won't have time to do that today. I might have time to do that tomorrow, because I'm at work this evening. And I'm not sure if you can hear the chicken. He's making some noise. Okay, yeah. So again, thank you everyone for being supportive. I really, really appreciate it. And hopefully I can continue making some videos until I get a new computer. Oh, something that someone suggested, and was the reason I went kind of looking at Macs again, is I could simply take the hard drive out of this Mac and put it into a new machine. That would be possible, but I think it would have to be the new Mac Pro, because with the iMacs you can't really, the only thing you can alter on them, as in alter yourself, is the memory, or that's what it used to be. With these new things, because the old Mac Pro was about that thick, whereas these ones are about that thick. So I don't know if you can open them up. One last thing I am going to try is, there is an Apple, it's not really it's an official Apple shop, but it's not an Apple shop, if that makes sense. It's like a licensed reseller. KRCS or something like that. They don't do repairs, and no one in my area does repairs. So I'm going to pop into there and ask their advice, see if this is a problem. I mean, they'll probably try and fob me off with, oh yeah, just send it to actual Apple and they'll sort it for you. Yeah, it'll cost you about $2,000, but they'll sort it for you. If they say that, I'm just going to say that. Forget it. Yeah, so again, thank you to everyone who's been supportive, and let's try and keep things going.